Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on last year's national champion, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Eagles offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using the quick game. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Got a man, it's Thompson. Let's take an overall view of Boston College. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Thompson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it set up on the outside. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wake Forest offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be...
There he goes! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Corners are going to bail. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. That's it, fly. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense.
Touchdown, Wake Forest! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Rushes on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
You just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Finds his man. It's Thompson. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Touchdown, Boston College! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the left. He stopped. But it'll be a first down here late in the half. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. On the run, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Got it behind the line. It's McLaurin. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Jukes his way for more. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards. They got it. It's blocked. That's a live ball. Defense has it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Demon Deacons are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back. working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Back open in the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great catch and run for 6. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wake. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Right down the middle. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll throw it. This time he's got it. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Just keep slinging it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Boston College wants to play fast. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop it. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Courtney. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's a really nice route there by the slot receiver on the slant. He took his time, he set up the DB, put his foot in the ground, crossed his face.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Here's the heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Hold and fire complete. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. grab behind the line. It's Thompson. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Courtney. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drop.
He lobs one high down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Caught in the backfield. It's McLaurin. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got the tight end. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The offense will use the timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And the Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today, and they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. Why would you not take shots? That one just missed, but I would not be shocked if they find that guy again.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job.